Nigga got a 17-0 lead, and we only
Me and
halfway through
Crown
the
is
first
too,
quarter.
buddy. Come on.
Oh, I like the shot glass. Let's go.
He always be on some bullshit though with no reason.
I told you I'm strictly with the shits today.
Lucious Williams podcast. Lucious Williams and Friendz podcast, episode 41. Pandemic Proof Blue. I got my friends is with me. They don't play about me. They don't play when it comes to me. I got BJ, Keisha from Calculus, Lena, Buddy, Rednetta.
That's flower bomb, sir.
Same person.
Flower bomb.
That was the bomb.
Boom. Boom. We just turned to a sound effects man.
Wine glass Ray is back.
Okay. How was your week, Flower Bomb?
Yo, I've been busy as shit. Busy as shit. But it was cool. I mean, it went by. I'm still here.
BJ, how was your week, sir?
My week was kind of interesting. But my wife just left this morning. She's gonna be gone for 3 weeks. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Try not to play with myself too much.
Go blind.
That was about it.
Man. All you just motherfuckers just don't have no energy for shit. You ain't got what you needed to get handled. You just lay the fuck around.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, my balls are super empty, bro. I feel like a fucking lion, bro. All I want to do is sleep. That's it, bro. I don't want nothing. I just want to sleep, bro. I watch Lifetime and everything. Give a fuck.
Man, not Lifetime.
And I'm watching Real Housewives and all that goofy shit. If my balls are empty.
Hey, Keisha, how was your weekend, girl?
That was turning dark real quick.
Was it turning dark? That was what they talking about? Okay. All right. I see what y'all try to do. They try to shame
I
you.
didn't do anything.
What happened to solidarity right there?
I'm just here.
How was your week?
It was good. It was an interesting week. My kids learned some lessons. I learned some lessons, with the first week of school that just started. Us parents was a little scared because we waiting to see who's going to win the COVID lottery. But besides that, I want to say the most interesting thing was the car pickup at the school. Drop off wasn't so bad, but pickup was horrible. Like, I got there at 4:15, but my kids' asses didn't get in the car till 6 o'clock. It was horrible. So, the highlight out of that wait, though, it was hilarious. I sat in line. While I'm sitting in line, I watched 3 to 5 cars slowly shift gears into reverse, do a U-turn, and just dipped. When I say if fuck them kids was an action, that was it. Like,
Somebody said they left their kids?
Just left. And so I'm sitting here like, okay, what makes it worse, the parent in the next line over to me rolled down their window and they're like, hey, yo, did we just watch somebody's kids be put up for adoption? I was like, I don't know, man. I'm done with this ride. I want to go home. I'm not even having fun anymore. So waited until 6 o'clock, got the kids, and then went home. But when I say they left them kids, they left them kids. I didn't know what to say to that. So that was
if they had my dad, he'd be like, well, shit, I came back, didn't I? That nigga looked me right in the eyes.
I felt that statement on so many levels.
Shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna say they was right for leaving it. I ain't gonna say they was right for leaving their kids, but I ain't gonna say they was wrong.
Only way it would be wrong is if they made eye contact with them first.
They might have had another
If they made eye contact with their kid and just been like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'll come get them later. He ain't gonna know.
They'll call me when they ready.
He ain't gonna know he's on the damn iPhone anyway.
They'll call me when they ready. Like,
I don't even know who I'm on this fucking call with right now. They left their kids and y'all just like, yeah.
You motherfucking right.
Cool.
Yeah, all right.
That is not okay. That's not okay.
Why?
Teacher is still there.
You know what kind of anger issues you gotta have?
No.
You know how angry you gotta be to go pick your kids up and just leave them. Like,
I've
no,
done it.
fuck it.
I've fucking done it.
I'm going to the liquor store real quick. Fuck that.
They got phones. They could call me when
I know
they outside.
I know they empty because all the alcoholics in this line. So I'm finna hit the liquor store first.
I've been left the hell.
See, my don't text me and tell me they running late. They gonna give me blow by blow, whatever, play by play, whatever it's called. I'ma know. So I'ma leave. I'll be back though.
She said I'll be back.
Buddy, how was your week, sir?
Like a real parent. Yep. It happens.
I don't remember the beginning of the week. Don't quite know what happened, but I'm pretty sure it was boring. But last night, I went out to some little hole in the wall downtown Atlanta to support one of the homies who is making a name for himself rapping. And that shit was top tier ghetto. I just knew I might get shot. But luckily I did not. But it was all right though. Met a couple of people, met a couple of celebrities, feared for my life, felt safe again, then feared for my life again, and then I made it home. And that's it.
Roller coaster of emotions, huh?
Oh, you know what? Let me talk about these kids real quick. All right, so my kid is in college, right? So I got her moved into her college dorm and all that shit. I'm trying to figure out how to be in her business without her knowing I'm in her business.
You don't need to be in her business.
Why are you trying to be in her business?
Because she's my
Get
daughter.
your own motherfucking business.
Because he's her father?
What does that mean? That girl's 18 and in college.
She's in college. She wants her college experience without her daddy.
I don't give a damn.
Fuck all that.
That is my baby girl.
Fuck all that. Y'all already know what it's like not having your father in your business. It made you make some terrible decisions in your life.
Both y'all niggas on one today.
So he absolutely needs to be in her business.
Yo.
That nigga been watching too much Kevin Samuel.
Yo.
Saying.
Cause it ain't my fault your wife gone for 3 weeks. Don't take that shit out on me.
Listen, I wasn't trying to be derogatory.
You absolutely.
We all made terrible decisions.
But your mama or daddy being in your business will not affect the decision that you make.
I bet.
Period.
I bet.
Because if daddy's in my business, that means I'm going to become more secretive in the shit that I do to make sure he don't find out. And I'm not going to want to come to him when I need to come to him because he's too busy being in my business.
This
and DJ,
figure out
and DJ,
business without her knowing I'm in her business.
And BJ, on top of that, you was right to the motherfucker. I agree with you too, nigga. Like, motherfucking dad.
So I'm trying to find a way in her business without her knowing. And I know I'm wrong.
Well,
how was your week?
How was my week? My week was good, man. My week was straight. First week back to work, a little bit tired, but had a show Friday. That shit was trash. I won, but it was trash. I didn't have no energy. I literally didn't have no. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But I won my little roast battle, but I didn't feel good about the performance at all. That was an A+ dick, man. I can't. I can't be laying shit out like that. That's garbage. So. But it's a good weekend for wrestling. I don't know if you guys are wrestling fans. All right, well, fuck y'all then. Wrestling was dope as fuck this week. Oh,
was.
You're a wrestling fan.
Y'all know it's not real, right?
It is real.
Okay.
Hey,
It's
Flower Bomb. Hey, Flower Bomb. Quick question.
Boom.
What do you watch? Do you watch anything that has a script? Like
I don't watch TV. I read a lot.
You don't never watch movies or
I'm
nothing?
not saying never, but my go-to is not television.
All of that is not real too, right?
But we know that it ain't real. But y'all say, yes, it is.
No, he
How
said,
the fuck it's
Buddy
not?
said that as a joke.
All right, check this
Look
out.
at him. He punched his hand. Come on.
Check this out, though. Let me suplex you and tell me how you feel about that.
He's on the bed now. You mid-35, even in the bed, your back hurt a little bit. If you get suplex on the bed, that shit gonna scare the fuck out you.
Let me get a springboard, because that ain't no soft ass mattress. That ain't no trampoline. It's a little.
I didn't say it wasn't physical, and I didn't say they didn't get hurt.
Let me powerbomb you off the top rope through a table, and you tell me how you feel about that.
See how sensitive people get over wrestling? It's wrestling.
No, we just trying to see we trying to see where you coming from with it. You just say because it's just fake.
It's like Real Housewives fake. Like it's fake.
But people still watch Real Housewives. There's a place for
it. I ain't knocking nobody for watching. I'm just saying it's fake.
I don't knock nobody watching fucking Men in Black. That shit ain't real. That shit's fake as fuck. But I mean, I don't go like, oh, you watch Men in Black, it's fake. You know, bugs don't get that big. Like in that movie, look at bugs get are fucking big in that movie. I'm just saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying, guys. Right now, how was your week? Did you say how your week was? Did I get everybody? Everybody told how their week was.
My week was fine.
Okay.
I just had my appointments yesterday, so I got my nails done and my hair braided. So that was See what?
The nails. Hey.
And that was my week and weekend. Work and my appointments.
That's what's up. I'm glad you guys had a great week. If you're a wrestling fan, though, let's not rub how good wrestling was. I'm sorry. Let me tell you about Tommy and Ghost. No, I'm kidding. That's fake too. That's fake as shit. Like nigga got shot up on the elevator. Nobody heard that shit. That shit's fake.
So we're gonna talk about. No, we ain't gotta talk about that girl coming in last place. We can move on. Go ahead. What you about to say?
Let's stay.
I knew somebody was gonna bring it up.
I knew he was. I knew. I thought it was gonna be BJ though. I thought it was gonna be BJ to bring it up.
Let's stay right here for a second.
See?
Wow.
Cause we all saw your post. We get it. We get it.
Listen. There are 3 major times in my life where I've laughed to the point of tears. The third time happened yesterday. Oh my God, dude. I can't tell y'all how many times I didn't watch this video. First of all, just everything about it. You know what I mean? Like you out there with the guy with the wig, it looked like a blanket on your head. And you come in last, bro. Like not.
Bro, you know how many people made up excuses? Well, maybe she didn't. Well, maybe. All right, look, check this out. Check this out. When you weren't able to race at the Olympics, we were like, yo, it's just some fucking weed. Like, how bad can it affect you? It's just some fucking weed. Let the girl run.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we found out she's coming back,
I remember.
when she can chose, like, we were like, yo, when she come back, though, she finna show y'all why the fuck she should have been there.
Yeah. Yup.
But I tell you, when I watched the Olympics and I seen them Jamaican women running, I was like, no, they're fast. Don't think she would have beat
I just hate the excuses that people are making for her, and then you're mad at people who have something to say about the situation, and it's just like,
it's open.
I got something to say.
Man. That's one thing that's open. Like some shit ain't everybody's business, but that shit.
Here's why
that shit was shocking, bro. I thought it was fake. I thought somebody cut her head off and then put it on somebody else's body and then race.
Here's why black people make me upset. Because whenever they feel some type of way or like they care for some black celebrity, they just feel like all the blacks need to feel that way about them. Like, but this is a sport, right? Nobody's like attacking her like personally. We talking about what happened in the sport that you participate in,
right?
That you shit the bed. And it was funny. But it was like, everybody's attacking her. But we just gonna negate the fact that she was attacking people at the Olympics while the Olympics was going on. like talking mad cash shit, like this shit ain't the same without me.
Right.
Like,
and you she showed you was a non-motherfucking factor to the Olympics. That's what she just did.
Exactly. And
you know what I don't like though? This is what I don't like. We can look at any other sport and I can sit here and be like Cam Newton is trash. And it's perfectly fine. I can talk about LeBron James flopping and he really a bum and he overrated. And that's cool. But I say one thing about this girl being slow as a motherfucker. I hate black women. I'm attacking her.
You're misogynist.
Nail on the head, bro. Soon as you say something about a black chick, oh my God, you're attacking all of them.
You're supposed to be protecting us.
I'm talking about the fact that she's slow as hell. Like,
compared to those women. Now she'll beat me in a foot race.
Oh yeah. Oh, listen. If it was a 100 meter,
about her talent.
If it was a 100-meter dash and she gave me a 90-meter head start, she was still
right.
No questions asked.
We not talking about
that don't mean a goddamn thing. I bet you Cam Newton can throw a football a whole lot farther than me, and I'm still gonna say he trash. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it.
Compared to them women she talking all that shit about, she got her ass.
And that's the thing, the fact that she was talking all this shit, and it was like, okay, she can talk the shit she wants, she can say what she want to say, but as soon as you say something about her, and the fact that she said something that she got out here and made herself look bad, now all of a sudden you're wrong. And then the interview, and then the whole aggressiveness and the whole attitude in the interview didn't even make you look no better.
Yeah, she had an attitude in the interview.
Yes, you did. I really wish she would have kept it classy.
Yeah, you gotta watch the post interview right after she got off the track.
Yeah, okay. I wish she would have kept it classy. That kind of her interview let me down more than her coming in last place. I really wanted her to keep it classy and have like sportsmanship and shit like that. You know
and she doesn't have it, and she's showing it all over the fucking world.
That probably was the worst look for me. Like
that's why it's important in life to be able to take your L's. Appreciate your L's like your W's. That way you can
a lot of these young people don't know how to take L's up.
Right, and she didn't. She didn't know how to take it, and she was out here talking about acting like she was big, bad, and tough, and she was gonna do some shit, and she still out here looking bad. Now she look worse.
She got smoked. Like rack of ribs, old white man cigar, smoked.
Yeah.
We can move on. It wasn't even debatable. It wasn't like it was like a tie between the fourth person.
I saw the race. Yeah.
They was 10 meters away from the block, and you knew she was gone. She was out of there.
But she got a good start though, like off the block.
No, she did not. That's what messed her up.
The start didn't look that bad off the block,
bro. Her start's terrible. That's why she got left like she did, bro. That's why I said in the first 10 meters, you knew she had no chance. It was over.
Yep. So did she have a big head when this all started? Because I felt like between
Olympics, when you got an army behind you telling you that you should have been there anyway. You know,
I was watching the program, and towards the beginning of the program, before she raced, like they were showing this Nike commercial that she has. Mm-hmm. She's like sitting there, she's like tapping her fingers on the table, and she's talking. She's saying some stuff, but in there she was like, you know, I've been waiting for so long to show y'all that I'm not no one-hit wonder, and this is my chance to show what I really can do. And then you go out there and you get smoked.
Yeah, she got dusted off. That
See, I didn't see all that. I kept seeing videos of her hanging out with rappers and getting, gassed up by all these different, famous people.
But that's the thing. All them supporting her, giving her this hand, like, you done became this quote unquote celebrity, but you ain't there, nigga. You ain't there.
The lesson is humility, and she has not learned her lesson in humility yet.
Yeah, she lacks it. Yes.
Yeah, that after the race interview is what it did. That was.
But she's gonna keep on getting shit like this until she learns her fucking lesson.
Yes.
Until it
finally clicks. It's gonna keep on happening.
Listen.
Yep.
I do want to say though, I truly hope that she learns from it. She trains hard. And then the next time she comes out and does better. I do.
Right.
But today,
you gotta smoke some shit her next
that shit was funny as hell. Oh my God!
I hope she smoked some shit.
It was 9 people racing. She was the 9th person to cross the finish line.
Put that in perspective.
I feel like that's all I need to say.
You came in last.
Look, 9 people were racing. They were all going to the same finish line. If
she would have came in 4th, it would have been like, all right.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
If she had a place, period, you would have been like, okay.
I needed her
not
to be
last.
top 3.
Yeah,
dead last.
You can't be last, triple nigga or something. Like, come on,
top 3.
Come on now. Like, you gotta put some vegetable oil on the track.
Got some fast ass motherfuckers though, man.
Throw a banana out of a go-kart. I don't know.
And because you was embarrassed at the 100-yard meter, you out of the 200.
You withdrew from the 200. I saw that shit too. That's what kind of hit me like, bro, come on.
Because now you embarrassed. You have been out here made a
Take
fool of yourself.
goddamn L.
All these people who acting your dumbass up, you done made a fool out of all of y'all.
But you gonna fuck around and you lose your endorsement, turning down races and shit.
Yeah,
you ain't there where you can turn down shit and still be up.
You're not a superstar.
Because even Jeremy Lin had a moment.
Yeah.
And that nigga played for 12 teams since that shit. So, I don't know. But,
right along.
Yeah, but we got topics.
Out there looking like a moped in a car race.
That's
oh God, it was so terrible. We got topics. Hey, we're gonna start out with fuck shit of the week. That's what we on this week. Fuck that. I don't even want to get into the topic. Fuck shit of the week. Milk crate shit. Oh. That's what we get into. This is the vibe I get.
This is the newest event in the Hood Olympics. It is called the crate walk. You know what I mean? Y'all don't know what it is. They stacking milk crates on top of each other in like a pyramid fashion. You got to walk up and down. And ain't nobody made it.
No, somebody has made it.
No,
you see that dude they did a bet.
Walking up the crates?
It's a girl.
I seen one guy made it. He was rolling a blunt, walking up.
Yeah, I seen that one.
He made it.
A girl won it too.
A girl did it too, yep. And she bet everybody in the hood.
She bet everybody and got her money. Yeah, that's the one I saw.
I seen her win her money, and I seen my man's rolling a blunt.
I'll find it and send it, but yeah.
Now that's the only
the dumbest shit ever.
I seen a motherfucker pull a book out and then walk it back the other way.
Damn.
Wow.
What?
Where we get all these milk crates from?
That's what I was thinking. Like, is it a shortage? Are they asking for them back?
Well, you know,
the real question about all of this is why are milk crates still around?
Because it crates milk.
When's the last time you seen a milk crate?
When the last time you seen a milkman to have a milk crate?
And especially as many as you see.
Right, yeah.
My homeboy just, while we're talking about it, he just sent me one where a dude was at the top and then another dude came and kicked the crate from what? It is at that moment, now I got to get up and I got to break every bone in your body.
Right.
If every bone in your body ain't broke.
Yeah. These niggas evil Knievel in this shit.
Hey, I've seen like the one y'all sent to the what's the name, but that one was took me the fuck out.
Oh, well, but his knees were shaking. That nigga was at the top. Like, oh man. I don't know what's up with this shit. What do y'all think about this shit? That's just wild.
Nah.
It's just ignorant.
As that cinnamon challenge they started way back, and then the plank challenge.
All the challenges is dumb.
Yeah.
Listen,
nah, BJ, what?
I'm so glad they haven't.
That shit.
I'm so glad they don't have that. Y'all ever watch some videos where the motherfuckers be walking on the edge of the buildings and shit, doing flips?
Oh,
yeah.
The parkour.
Or
is that what that is?
Or the worst one is like the trust challenge. They'll be on like a skyscraper. A dude is literally over the ledge, and one person is holding him by one hand
over
the ledge.
Yeah.
And then got to pull him back up.
Bro,
I did see some people
No
do
parachute,
it,
no nothing.
but it was all angles. Like the rock really wasn't that far from the ground. It was just how they angled the camera.
What you talking about?
The rock thing, that the trust thing that you're talking about.
No, this one I saw, like they were over a building, like he's over the ledge of a building, and they literally the camera like showed like, no,
Gotcha.
this is a long way now. He had no
Gotcha.
parachute or nothing. He just holding them. Like
I don't trust nobody that much.
I never.
No, I don't give a fuck if I trust you. No, I'm not stupid.
Not that much. No.
Well, I look like tell a BJ, hey man, do you trust me? Well, just jump down off this skyscraper. I'm gonna bring you up. BJ will pull me and him down. We would die. We would die together. That'd be some crazy.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm not gonna do that. I'll be like, no, we're not doing that. Like, let's just go to the bar and get drunk. You know what I mean?
That milk crate shit is hilarious, though.
Yeah, it is funny. It's stupid. But
yeah.
it's funny. Like the Tide Pod thing, I didn't find that funny.
Weren't they like eating Tide Pods or something like that?
Yeah, that was like just stupid to me. You know what I'm saying? But this is actually like funny. Because I mean, if you're gonna get up there, you're gonna fall. Like I just seen so many fall like and hit their ribs on the crate.
Yeah, like
that's funny to me because you did that.
Yeah.
You made that choice.
Yeah. That's the only thing. It's funny to watch, but boy, that shit look like it hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them falls is terrible. Fuck that shit. Hopefully that shit ain't
no fall left in me, and I ain't getting up no more.
So man, what?
I'm done with falling.
Bro, I fell a couple
falls in my life.
I fell a couple weeks ago, man. That shit hurt so fucking bad.
Yeah, I felt like 2 months ago. That shit was
fall. I used to be able to fall and shit. I cannot fall good.
Or you in your high 30s, if you fall, that you know what I mean? Like it's
and then you bleed excessively. You bleed excessively, like bro, when you go stop. Like, can I get a clot? Like, yeah.
All right, let's get into some topics. Some fucking topics. Y'all ready for some topics, guys?
Yeah.
We're waiting on you, sir.
Okay.
Sure.
Hey, what's the first thing you would do if you were the opposite? If you woke up the opposite sex?
Woke up as the opposite sex?
Yes, sir. This is your question.
Can I? Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm starting an OnlyFans.
But they taking all the.
Yeah, but I mean, I still got a month.
You got to October, man. Come on, man.
I'm starting one, and I'm getting rich immediately. Like, there are women who get like 6 figures every month from that. I'm definitely doing that for sure, without question. I'm sharing my body with the world, and I'm making this money. No question.
Right. No, Lena. Flower ball. What would you do if you woke up the opposite sex?
I am finding a bitch, and I'm gonna find out what pussy feel like. Expeditiously. I want to see what the fuck this shit feel like.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you won't be disappointed.
Well, I don't know. It depends on what bitch you find now. Oh, no, is it your first one?
It's gonna be our first time. Don't matter.
Yeah, you good.
That first
time, what you put it in.
Man, can you remember that first time? What that first time felt like?
It don't matter which one you put it in.
Oh man,
that just felt like the love of basketball shit. All the things I said.
Hey, you know what's funny about that scene? Did y'all ever notice, like, when she looked at it, how she looked? Like, her eyes got big when she saw it?
Oh, my.
I do remember that part, actually.
What are you going to do with that?
Y'all are retarded.
Didn't realize I remembered it till you said something, but yeah.
It was like, whoo, shit. Yeah. Anyway.
Right now.
I just want to see how I feel the nuts. So, like she said, I'm either gonna jack off or I'm going to find some vagina. But I just want to see how I feel.
Buddy.
Oh man. I'm going to get me a rose immediately. I'm going to buy a rose at my nearest sex store.
I am weak.
And I'm putting that, and I'm going to get lube, and I'm putting that motherfucker straight on my clit immediately. I got to know.
Oh my!
And I want to know what it feels like to have multiple orgasms in one session.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Got the key.
Woo! But yeah, some of y'all still be complaining. You see this shit? We know all the beautiful things about being women. Y'all agree, like, yeah, and y'all still complain about shit.
And
Not all the time, it just
Complain
depends.
about what? Don't nobody
I've
complain.
been listening to this other little shit talking about women got all these different spots, the G spot, the C spot, the T spot. I'm sticking every finger I own in there.
I'm gonna grab the Popeye arm going in there.
Every direction. Hitting every spot. I wouldn't leave the house. I've been in this bitch playing my pussy all day. I'll take vacation days.
Keisha, what would you do if you woke up the opposite sex?
Oh, I'm conducting all the experiments. I want to know what it feels like to come inside somebody. I want to know what it feels like, or the difference with the, what is it, the sleeves or the little toys you guys have. I want to know.
Yeah, it's called, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I want to know what it feels like when I'm doing it myself. I want to know, let's see, the cleaning method.
Jack off.
Yep, all that. I want to know the cleaning method because y'all's is easy to clean because your genitals are exterior. Ours is interior, so it takes a lot longer. What else? Oh, and then finally,
he said the first thing, girl. You just named 5.
I think it was more than 5.
You can do all 5 at once.
Hold on, what's the finally?
The final one.
Sex me, baby. Keisha over making love on the first day.
That's a lot of shit. 24 hours in a day.
Ladies weren't able to make it, but I want to know if I can tell the difference between me and another dude. If I'm like above average or if I'm some average, because I understand some of us are, are
so you're gonna be going around measuring dicks.
You're going around like a female trapped in the dude's body for real. Hey BJ, man, pull your dick out, man. I want to see something.
Keisha look like she'll do the helicopter first thing in the morning.
Yeah. I don't know what it feels like getting kicked in the nuts. That I don't want to test. I'm just gonna assume.
Being kicked in the nuts is worse than having a child.
Not a fact. You saying that this game.
Being kicked in the nuts is worse than childbirth. You want to debate it?
I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know.
No, I don't even know. No,
I can't co-sign to that.
No.
Check this out, y'all. Women have a child, right? And that child gets a little older, and then guess what they say? I want another child.
Hell no.
You have never heard a dude say, I want to get kicked in the nuts again.
I didn't say that.
Buddy.
Never.
Buddy, normally
never.
With your hot takes, I'll be with you, but
no.
I be in labor for like 17 hours.
Thank you.
Still volunteer to do it again.
Our shit lasts 37 seconds.
And we've never said we can handle it again.
But something
you think that is worse than childbirth?
No man has ever said that. If
I hope your baby mama call you and cuss you out. Like that's some foolery that you just said out your mouth.
I'm telling you. Ask any dude that's been kicked in the nuts if he would be able to deal with that shit again.
Nigga, a whole human is coming through my vagina.
I'm just saying, but you.
Hey, why are we so dark? Y'all talking about me being dark at the beginning of the damn show.
I'm just saying. You volunteer to do that shit again, but it hurt that bad. But you volunteer to do it again.
It didn't hurt the first time.
You wake up with a vagina.
It didn't hurt the first time.
What would I do if I woke up with a vagina? First thing I'd probably do is go try to pee standing up because that's probably the first thing I'm gonna do. Like that's the first thing I'm gonna learn how to piece. Yeah, I'm gonna piece standing up. Just see how difficult it is. I'm gonna try to pee with the toilet seat up. See what kind of tricep power I gotta have. Like
y'all calves gotta be strong as a motherfucker.
Yeah, to hover.
Yeah, you gotta turn your knees in the right way.
Yeah, you gotta get that squat right. Then you gotta push your pelvic forward to make sure.
You gotta make sure
you don't see on the floor.
So you gotta have like Meg the Stallion knees to be able to piece standing up.
Hey, don't have heels on.
Oh God.
Maybe sitting there hovering body, yaddy. All right.
You know what? If I woke up the opposite sex, I don't know how comfortable I would be with sticking stuff in my vagina. Because I would feel like well, probably fingers, yeah, but I mean, like, I wouldn't buy a dildo and put it up there, man, because then I would feel like I'm gay.
Oh, so your mind is a man, but your body's a woman.
This nigga wild. What is
I would want to scissor another girl though, just to see what scissoring feels like.
Nigga,
you wouldn't want to go.
That's the dumbest position ever. I don't ever like even the lesbian shit back in the day. What was considered lesbian porn? They'll do the scissor shit. I never got that shit.
I would scissor a girl just to see what would happen. Like I want to see how it goes. That shit might be hard. Gotta be. Motherfucker scissoring all the time. There's somebody scissoring right now.
Hey, buddy.
Wow.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. They probably mad at the motherfucker too. Like, we actually tried this. Like, really? Word. It's kind of like titty fucking for me. Like, I'm not trying to fuck you.
What's the point of that shit?
Titty fucking? I don't know.
Titty fucking has nothing to do with you. You just providing the titties.
Anyway, look. We got dark again, guys.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Lighten it up a little bit.
Hey, Raynetta, what are some friendship turnoffs?
Friendship turnoffs. Being disloyal, not making sure you keep your friend circles where they need to be and trying to integrate them. That is a huge one for me because your friends ain't my friends. So stop trying to integrate your friend circles. I hate that shit. Period. I think that'll probably be my biggest two right there.
Keisha.
Being unreliable, especially if I barely ask you for anything. Every once in a while, if I ask you and you drop the ball every time, that's one. What else? And then, the friends that are always making everything about them, especially the ones that put themselves in situations, even if you advise them, hey, that's not too smart. You may not want to do that. But then they come back to you with the same bullshit. Well, I did it anyway, and now I'm in this situation. Can you help me fix it? I can't deal with the need friends. So those are my two.
Buddy.
I don't like one-sided friends. They always asking for favors. They always want something. Do this, help me with this, show up and support this. But they don't do none of that shit for you. They won't pop out at your birthday party. They got something to do. You got a little business going on selling whatever t-shirts or some shit, and they ain't even fucking sharing your posts. But they always asking you for shit, and you come through for them. That one-sided friendship shit, it's like they're using you because you're more dependable and more beneficial. But they just want your support. They don't want to give you any of their support. That's my number one shit right there. Asking for all kind of favors and you ain't provide. And then they hit you with the I do it for you. Well, nigga, first I don't even ask, and when I do, you don't. Oh yeah, that's my main thing right there. One-sided friends, man.
DJ.
So really just kind of everything that was said. So I guess the one difference would be people that like you don't know how to keep it real. If you are a friend of mine, if you're a real friend of mine, then when I ask you, if I ask your opinion about something, especially if I'm calling you, asking you like, hey, I'm giving you a scenario that I was involved with, and I'm asking you if I'm wrong in that scenario, I expect you to tell me flat out, like, yo, you was wrong. People who can't do that, people who can't be truthful with me, especially if I'm asking them. I rarely do that anyway. I really only do that with people that I truly, truly fuck with. So people who can't be real in those situations, like I can't deal with them.
Flower bomb.
I would say everything that was said, and then those two clinky friends. Like, I don't answer the phone, and you flipping the fuck out. Nah, chill out. Let's not do that.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Do you feel like those clingy friends truthfully want to fuck you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Male and female?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I get that.
Sometimes being with those type of friends is like being in an actual relationship with your partner, and it's not worth it.
Exactly. I be feeling like those type of people be really want to like fuck you, and that I can't. Go away.
No, absolutely.
Those friends find something wrong with everybody you try to bring into your life. That person is always wrong.
That's because they're insecure within themselves. Like,
I never had a female friend where I felt like she wanted to give me some butt.
You probably didn't surprised.
That might be what it is. Once I put, because our friends own girls too, so I wouldn't ever clap your cheeks. Your cheeks are no longer desirable.
But that one girl you friend zone, she was there every time you need her. She showed up to everything. Yeah. She was always available. That's what she wanted.
She wanted me to clap her cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
That might have went right over my head.
Well, buddy, you missing out, buddy, because
I don't clap my homegirl's cheeks.
You right.
I ain't never tried to clap them.
Yeah, I agree.
Just you ain't tried, don't mean she ain't want you to.
And I don't believe he ain't never tried.
I might have missed out on quite a few pairs of cheeks.
Now I don't know. For me, like motherfuckers that talk too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that shit drives me nuts. People just tell everything. Can't hold water. That shit drives me nuts. Like chattery motherfucker.
Chatty patties.
Oh man, they done told everybody's business. Like, bro, I can't be cool with you. You talk too fucking much. You be snitching, don't even know it. You just be talking.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
you know what? Let me ask y'all. This is kind of on topic with friends and kind of on topic, off topic. So, do y'all think that there's a? Because you were talking about people talking and snitching and shit. Yeah. Do y'all think that there is a gray area in snitching that people won't acknowledge?
What are you talking about? The civilian part of it, or what are you talking about?
In any part of it, it's like some shit ain't snitching, but it gets called snitching.
No, it's just a motherfucker that's mad. Like, say you own a house in a neighborhood, right? Your fucking house gets broken into. You call the police. Is that snitching? Or is that protecting your property?
That's why I say it's a gray area.
That's not a gray area. There's only a gray area. The motherfuckers that's not there snitching.
Some will say that.
That's like, no, I live here. Like, no.
Calling the police because your house got broken into is snitching?
I've heard it.
Technically, in the technical sense, yes. But to answer your question, buddy, of course there's a gray area. Because ain't shit in this life really black and white. Even the laws that some old white man made for this country are never black and white. So of course, because you just brought up a prime example. If somebody come in this house and take anything in here, I'm calling the police immediately. And I want you to find him and I want you to lock him up. I'm gonna be in the trial, be like, yeah, it was him.
And I need this police report for my insurance claim.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Wrong.
Some would call that snitch. That's what I said. It's a area.
Some who ain't got a house don't call that
snitch.
Yeah, you appreciate shit more when you got it.
Especially if I got insurance. I definitely ain't gonna call it snitch. I get this check.
You see a motherfucker that has no value for cars, they just wreck cars. That's what the fuck they do. Every car they get, they wreck it. because they daddy done bought them a million cars. So they don't really appreciate.
You must have lived in Atlanta. Hey, leave the house looking for a wreck. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. Snitching.
We move on. It just made me snitching. That word snitching made me think about that because there's a lot of shit that ain't really snitching. That motherfuckers be like, "Oh, you snitching," but it really ain't.
Nah,
I feel like it's time to
I'm protecting my property. Nigga. I live here. I gotta come back.
What you say, Ray? What you say, Ray?
Snitching get used out of context sometimes, though.
Yeah. That's probably what it really is.
Like people get mad at you when you have morals.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
So nuts to me.
It really is, bro.
All right, so Ray, me and you go to the store, right? And I tell you I'm about to go in there and buy some of these Migos chips because they busting. And I walk in there and rob the store, and you tell on me about it. Is that snitching?
Nigga, you start robbing, I'm walking out.
That part. That part.
I'm walking out. I'm questioning your loyalty because you just let me walk into a situation where you finna do some fuck shit and you expect me not to protect me.
So when they come asking me questions and I gotta go to jail because you did some shit, nigga, no, I am telling on you and I'm gonna let you know when you start robbing, I will snitch on you and I'm leaving.
See, and that goes back to BJ's point.
That goes back nothing to do with that shit.
That goes back to BJ's point.
It's called an accomplice. What the fuck you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
It don't matter if she knew or not. They gonna make it seem like she was an accomplice to your motherfucker.
I knew about it when we walked into this motherfucker. I'm not going to jail for you. I'm going to jail for me. I ain't going to jail for no shit nobody else did. And nigga, I'm telling.
Well, people call that snitching.
And that goes back. That goes right back.
And I don't think it should be called snitching.
Listen, it is technically snitching. Snitching, the definition is you telling on somebody else. So in the technical sense, yes. But like you said, bro, there's a gray area. Like I'm not going to jail for nobody. Nobody. I don't give a fuck who you are, family, friend, doesn't matter. If I ain't have shit, now it's different if you know, buddy, you came to me and was like, hey, man, I think I want to do this, right? So, this criminal activity. And then I look at you in your face and be like, you know what? We are going to do it. Now I just agreed to it. So if we get caught,
I'm not telling.
That's different. I'm not saying nothing.
Now you're a snitch. Y'all in it together.
But if you, on your own, drive me in a car, do some shit, don't say nothing. Oh yeah. Hey, look, at 7:57, we left the house. We drove 5.3 miles in a goddamn blue Cadillac.
He had on a black shirt.
We arrived at the scene of the crime at about 8:10. He went in there. He was there for about 2 minutes and 37 seconds, and he came back out, and then we drove back home.
All right, so let me take
I'm going to my mama's house. So I think
let me take it here one time, and then we can move on to the next topic. So me and you, BJ, we in the car, and I got an illegal gun and illegal controlled substance in the car. Right? We get pulled over. The police find it. Neither one of us say nothing. Right?
I ain't see nothing.
This is all hypothetical.
This shit ain't mine.
Right? So we both going down because don't nobody want to claim.
All I know is it's not mine.
It ain't not mine, officer. This shit ain't mine. I don't know whose it is, but it ain't mine.
How? Because this stigma that kills me. If neither one of y'all say nothing, both of y'all real niggas. If you tell it it's mine, I'm still a real nigga, but you the snitch. But if I let you go down for my shit by not saying nothing, how am I still a real nigga and I just let you go down for my shit?
Because you're not.
Yeah, man. But
in the because you could have just stood up and said, no, that shit mine. If you real, that shit yours because it sure the fuck ain't mine.
But motherfuckers still get respect.
And half the time,
they let their homies go down all the time.
They let their homies, they let their bitches go down. Niggas don't care.
I'm about to say, and they only say that about dudes most of the time. They only say that about dudes. Females be telling like a motherfucker too.
Listen,
oh, you going down? You with your girl?
I'm telling.
Motherfucker be telling.
The term "real N-word" has been skewed by people who use others.
And wear skinny jeans and boys wear purses.
I mean,
And,
like they just use others. So when people will bring somebody unknowingly as an accomplice, so that they would be able to take the fall for that other person would take the fall for some shit that they did.
Right.
But the real is if you and I are homeboys and I make the conscious decision to do something, and then we get caught up and you ain't had nothing to do with it, I am going to say, no, Mr. Officer, all of that is mine. Everything that happened was my doing, and he ain't had nothing to do with it because that's the truth.
People ain't built like that no more.
They not though.
To get real niggas, real friends do that. A true friend.
You got all motherfuckers accountable. Like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, come on, man. You know I don't do shit like this.
Exactly.
I'm finna tell right now, bro. You going to jail, man. You going to jail, bro.
We not going to jail. Because we didn't do shit. You going to jail.
Yeah, you going to jail, my nigga. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. I love you.
I'm telling.
I'll get that tear in my eye like Wesley Snipes did right before he shot G Money and shit. I'll give him that little tear right there. He's like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And my brother's keeper. Anyway, last topic. You guys been great tonight. We ain't had to use these topic things. This shit's been awesome. Y'all been amazing. Tonight, yeah, all y'all lit. That's some awesome fucking shit. Last topic is being considered strong or a compliment. Why or why not? Lena, Miss Flower Bomb.
No, it's not. In my sense, I feel being, because you can go through some shit, head to some shit, get out of it, shit like that. Nah, that's not strong. It's survival, yes, but that strong shit, I ain't feeling that. Nah, because it comes to a point where people label you as quote unquote strong. So when you're going through something and you're reaching out to somebody for some help, they're not taking it serious because, oh, she's strong, she's gonna get through it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't get down with that. It kind of takes away your ability to be sensitive and be in need.
So
that's a good point.
Yes, what I would ask you, wouldn't it just depend on who is saying that you are strong, is how it would be received? Because if you were talking to me about something, and obviously with the nature of our relationship, I'm going to take it serious, but I do consider you a strong person. But I'm not going to not listen to what you're saying. I'm not going to brush you off.
Okay. No, I get that, depending upon who it is. Because I wouldn't take it offensively if you said that to me. Right.
So I think that's the biggest thing is how whoever is using that term is actually using it. You know what I mean? But you are right. There are people who, instead of actually, being there for a person as you're supposed to, they will just use that as kind of like a cop out. Are you strong? You know what I'm saying? Like
you got it right.
You got this.
Yeah. Because they feel like they might be too busy to really deal with what you're talking about. But yeah.
Right now, this shit just got sad real fucking. This shit was going so good. We were laughing, joking. Cut somebody out. Like it was beautiful. And this topic just got me like, I just want to get.
No, I don't think being strong is a compliment. I think it's a burden.
Absolutely.
It is.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a burden. It's not a compliment. It's a burden.
Yeah. I mean, it all depends on if you're willing to accept that challenge or not. Like, you're going to have to be the strong one. You're going to be strong. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the therapist needs therapy too. So.
Because the first time you're strong in the situation, like when you're the strong one in the situation, then you always have to show up and be the strong one in the situation. And it becomes the burden because everything is always put back on you to be the strong one no matter what the situation is.
Or it can help people looking at you different because you broke down in this situation when everybody thought you was gonna be strong.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You can see that the person might not be as strong as you thought they were.
That's what I was gonna say.
But is that bad? Like
no,
being
no,
it's not bad.
Like, no, it's not bad. It just when you get labeled as strong until you have that moment of like when you actually break down, nobody's gonna know the difference because you're always the strong one. How am I supposed to know? You know what I'm saying? Same thing like with suicide shit. You be like, I didn't know he was even going through shit like that. Until you see somebody broke down, it just depends on what level of breakdown they have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's a compliment, but you know, be human, man. Everybody ain't as strong as you think.
That's a fact.
Motherfuckers break down all the time. So
it's like once you get labeled as a strong person, you got to break down in the comfort of your own home.
Yeah. Or if you break down in front of people, like I said, people see how serious the situation is to you.
Or they don't know how to deal with it. Like they don't always. They don't know how to deal with
you. They don't know how to comfort you when you have your breakdown as a strong person. They don't know how to comfort you because you've always been the person doing the comforting.
Right.
They don't know how to comfort you. They don't know how to be there for you because they're so used to you being there for them.
Yeah.
So my only rebuttal to that is, to me, that person is what Buddy described earlier as somebody who just is a one-sided friend. There's no way that you're really friends with somebody or you have any type of close relationship with somebody and you don't know how to be there for them. That doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that you shouldn't be able to have empathy for somebody that you truly give a fuck about. You know
it's not a matter of having empathy. It's the fact that every time you've had a situation, I've been the one that you came to and you cried to. So I have been the strong one. I'm the one who I done got us together. I done got us out the situation. I've always been that person. I've been the one to make the choices to get us through. And then when I can't do it, you don't know how to step up to the plate to be that person for me because you're so used to someone being that person for you. I'm not saying it's one-sided because people really don't know how to genuinely be there for people at times. Period.
That's the part that don't make sense to me, though. Like how you don't know how to be there for somebody.
Or why do you have these people around you? Like,
yeah, if you
no, that's not fair. That's not fair. Like if it was a situation,
if that's what you need them for, I'm not gonna go to a person.
My friend's dad died. I don't know how that feels. I don't know what to say to you. I don't know none of that. I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna try my best, but I don't know.
So that's the key. The key in what you said is that you're going to be there. I'm not saying that you're always going to know what to say, but the point is that you're there for her. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that I'm arguing is like, if you truly give a fuck with somebody, you know how to be there. And sometimes that's really all it is. A lot of times, like we'll try to think of things to say, and I'm not saying that I always know what to say because I don't. A lot of times,
like when you going through shit and a motherfucker say some shit, you know you can piss a motherfucker off. Like when you really going through some shit and a motherfucker say, well, I'm you and my blessings. Like, nigga, you don't even believe in God, bro. Like, stop, man. Like,
they don't know what to say. They don't want to be there for you.
Yeah. But again, it's just being there. So I think that's the only part that I was arguing. I understand not knowing what to say. I get that completely.
Yeah.
When I hear I don't know how you know some people don't know how to be there for others. That's the part where I'm like, well, nah, that don't make sense.
But being there and being there for somebody is still two different things. Because I can be there in that space and tell you I'm sorry for it. But for someone to actually be there for you, that like when my little cousin died. So you had people who was there for my cousin, like people was like trying to do stuff for her. But you have people who were just there. Some people are just there in the way and they feel like that is their way of helping, but they're not necessarily there for that person because they don't know how to be there. They feel like their presence isn't enough. And sometimes your presence isn't enough.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I agree with that.
I don't know.
I done been through everything there is to be.
Yeah, if I'm going through certain things, I got certain friends that I know I can talk to, and we can actually have a conversation. Like, I don't know. It's like certain
you
friends
ever
I
had
can
a
call.
motherfucker that call you and like they're trying to be there for you, but they're really just trying to be nosy?
Yeah.
But again, that's that person that.
But you know
that's
that
a matter of
person
knowing
like
your
that.
friend circles. That's a matter of knowing your friends and knowing your friend circles as well.
And who to
so
go
you know
to for what.
You know who's
And
going
your
to
family.
be there and who can be there. You know, in certain situations, you know who you can depend on and who to go to. But you also have those friends that are still your friends. They just don't know how to be that friend for you.
Check this out. BJ.
Yep.
You ever be going through something, you get a DM from a young lady you haven't heard from in a long time, and they're offering their condolences and shit. You ever had that?
You said a DM from what now?
A DM from a chick you haven't heard from in a little while, and then
I don't get DMs from chicks.
Well, I'm just saying. I said, have you ever, sir?
Oh.
They want to check on you.
In the past,
Yeah, they want to check on you. They want topics.
Of course, like in my past, of course, like I might be dealing with something, and then some young lady from my past will pop up, and then it's like really God sent her to me in that moment. If we're being honest, right? He knew what I needed. He knew that I needed her at that moment.
Hey, you ever act like, hey, buddy, you ever act like the situation is worse than what it is?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just rough, man.
I'm about to respond with a.
Niggas ain't shit.
This shit is
I'm
just rough. I'm going through it.
Format.
She's like, let's FaceTime. No, we ain't FaceTime. But I'm going through it. I don't even feel like talking.
So Ray, are you?
I feel like, but this is what my ex-husband was thinking the other day. I only said it because he was blocked on my phone. I get an inbox on Facebook from his line brother. Hey, Ray, but now want me to reach out and let you know his grandmother passed. And my thing is, my grandma died. I'm not calling him. I'm not telling him my grandma passed.
Listen, he needs you, right?
Motherfuckers be wild.
You just talking about being there for people. He needs you to be there for him.
No. The person he needs to be there for him is the woman he lives with. That's who needs to be there for him, not his ex-wife.
Okay, but as you said earlier, some people don't know how to be there for others.
And I'm not that bitch supposed to be there for you. If she don't know how to be there for her man and she lay up with every night, I sure the fuck am not finna be there for him.
But like you said, Ray,
he's ex-husband for a reason.
But Ray,
we're divorced. We're divorced.
Hey, when motherfuckers be blocked, they do some wild shit. I had a bitch $25 on PayPal with a message attached to it. Hey, big head, how you doing? Checking on you. I never was able to pay you back the $50, so here's $25. Hope all is well.
I bet you spent that $25.
Nigga, I heard that, but I didn't answer her back. I know that pissed her clean the fuck off. I just let her know I accepted the money.
All I'm saying is,
I needed to put it in my phone.
Ray earlier said that some people just don't know how to be there for others.
So you got to
he know
there's always gonna be stipulations, though. Now, fuck that.
And if you threw a party,
he knows
everyone you knew.
And clearly, that was a used to. Used to was a rooster. Don't come back over here.
Used to was a rooster.
That nigga would have clucked out of feet. That's what he would have did. That nigga would have cluck. If used to was a rooster.
Used to was a rooster.
I ain't never heard that.
All right. We are officially old people.
If used to was a rooster.
Used to.
I'm telling you right now.
I ain't never heard it, but I'm happy to use it.
That's some old Tennessee shit. I think that's what I got there for.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
That was on the level of tough titty said the kitty. Tough titty said the kitty. So you telling me I can't talk to you? It said tough titty. Tough titty.
Yeah. That's exactly what the cat said. Tough titty.
Hell no. Like, what are your social media handles, ma'am?
Lena Dane on Instagram. Facebook is Elena Hewlett. And Twitter is STL Creole Bombshell.
Keisha from Calculus.
Facebook
what are your
is
social
Keisha
media handles?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, Facebook is Keisha Stansberry, and then Instagram is Keisha_from_calculus.
Ray.
Ray Netta Byers on Facebook, Mahogany_Ray on Instagram, and at Royal Pettiness on Twitter.
And Buddy.
Buddy would be on Instagram. Buddy would be on Snapchat. Skinny Drink on Twitter. And Keisha looked like that emoji she got by her name.
Why? Just why?
I don't know.
Leave Keisha alone.
Right.
BJ. The man of the hour.
Man of the hour?
The man of the hour. Tough Kitty said the kitty, if Houston was a rooster.
Measure the pleasure.
If it was a fifth. BJ.
Yes, sir.
If Houston was a rooster, what are your social media handles?
Hey, fuck y'all.
Well, sir, I don't have a Facebook.
Darn. This has been like 20 episodes now, nigga. You would think.
Hey, man.
Still ain't got it, man.
I don't fuck with Facebook, man.
He's a classic, man.
But you can follow me on Instagram at Ray Need to Console That Man.
If Houston was a rooster. And I'm Pandemic Proof Blue. You can follow me on Facebook, Lucious Williams, Instagram, King Lucious the Great, Snapchat, King Lucious the Great, Twitter. I might get back on that bitch. Probably not. And the YouTube, Lucious Williams. This is Lucious Williams and Friends podcast, episode 41. Fuck with it.
Peace out.
Bye.